Hola, buenas tardes, good afternoon. Here's this month's market report for Puerto Vallarta, the Bay of Banderas. Lots of condos on the market for sure. Buyer's market. But if you wait another month, all the renters do start going away. So I've seen just in the last week a bunch of prices starting to come down. So if you're starting to look, this is a great time. Give me a call. Let's figure out your next home down here in the Bay of Banderas, somewhere around Puerto Vallarta. Do you want to be to the south? Do you want to be to the north? Bucerias, beautiful beaches, beautiful weather this time of year. But this is the time to start looking because things are starting to move. Everybody's down here right now, but as they think about going home, they're thinking about next year, they're thinking about the future, they're thinking about their kids. Yeah, I'd like to help you find your way. I can answer any questions for you at Prairies to PV Homes with MexLife. Derek Smith, MexLife Realtors, in and around the Bay. Here we go. So if you're looking for a casa, a lot harder to find. Not many new casas being built nowadays. Pretty much condos being developed, and with the pre-development, you gotta be sure of the developer's history, how long are they been going for, how many projects are behind them. Pre-development, yeah, you get some good pricing, but you also have to put a bigger deposit down, and the uncertainty of when it's going to be delivered is always there. So always got to do your homework on pre-development. Casas, like I said, hard to come by, but if you find a beautiful one in a beautiful neighborhood and a nice street, I usually have lots of options, quite a few bedrooms, possibility of some rentals, probably a rooftop terrace. So it just depends what you're looking for. And part of this market report, the Mexican peso for surely on the rise. So gotta always watch that. The US and Canadian dollar have been dipping lately, but we'll see what happens over the next while. Most of the properties are priced in Mexican peso, and the seller will decide, or can decide, depending on where they have their bank accounts, if they will take US dollars or just want the Mexican peso. So with the developments, the pre-developments, most developers take US dollars because they're dealing in properties and construction materials. So yeah, just come find the right fit for you. Also, the Mexican minimum wage up 13% as of January 1st. 40-hour work weeks being implemented versus the 48-hour work week. So that's gonna make some the economy's looking well here. There's lots of workers, no shortage of workers. Everybody's looking to put in time, and with the minimum wage and the less hours per week, it's getting attractive to stick close, find a cheap casa to rent, and work with some developments here around the Bay. There's lots to choose from for sure. There's a lot of condos on the market right now, but as we move into March and April, prices will probably start to decline as the renters move away. They go back to Canada or USA, and the sellers either rent for another 6 months or get aggressive and look to sell. So come find me. I'd love to show you the way. A little bit of a market report for February of 2026. This is Derek with MexLife Realtors. Find me on YouTube as well. Do some property tours. Check out some lifestyle, some events around the Bay. YouTube channel at Prairies to PV Homes with MexLife. We'll see you all soon. And with next week's Canadian holiday, Family Day, most of the kids in schools, universities are out for a week. So a lot of extra people coming down from Canada for sure. Checking out the sunshine. Lots of lookers right now for sure. Lots of people looking. Going back and doing their taxes, and then coming back in March or April to finalize some things, get some market education, do some showings. So that's when it really starts to pick up. The next 3 months are going to be busy. The market's hot right now with inventory, and prices will start to dwindle a bit as we move into the end of the high season here in 2026. So come find us. We're here to help you all the way. So just to summarize the market report for February, we got potential coming up in the next couple months. The last month, January, a little slow start for everybody. Lots of people starting to come, starting to look. Just checking out the market education, going checking out some showings. And as we move into March and April, people get serious. So don't miss out on an opportunity for sure. Sign up with my website so you can click into the map, put your price ranges in. How many bedrooms and bathrooms do you want? You can really drill in, and I can help you get set up all the time. Here with MexLife Realtors, Derek Smith at Prairies to PV Homes with MexLife. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel and watch for next month's market report. Things are starting to heat up, and we don't want you to miss out. Take care and have a great day.